Hey guys, we're going to be going over how to set up farms today. First thing, make sure your main account is bound. So I'll quickly go over binding here. So you go to the account tab, and then you have two options, either Facebook or Google Plus, and then for iOS, I think it's Game Center or whatever. I don't do a lot with iOS. Anyhow, you just click find account and then pick whatever option you take. You can have multiple Google Plus accounts, so you can set up multiple farms. I believe the maximum amount of accounts that Clash of Kings wants you to have is 5 total, so that would be, I don't know, 1 main and then up to 4 farms. Anyhow, okay, yeah, so that's getting them bound. And it's pretty much your, I don't know, whatever your preference is for outside your walls, whether you're going to do mainly food or lumber. I usually focus on food for all of my farms because my main account, my upkeep is like 230, 250,000 an hour, so I never keep food. And then of course when you're doing the big castles, you need millions and millions and millions of resources. So obviously one of your biggest things in the college is going to be your resource research. So get this maxed out pretty early. While we're on the subject of research, you're going to want to get your farm accounts to level 11 minimum. And that's for in military under Legion. You want Legion 2, so that'll give you 2 extra marches for a grand total of 3 marches. I do a good amount of level 1 troops. Try to keep those guys training all the time, but don't go with the higher ones because, well, you can see from the upkeep here. Let's take a look at tier 1. So load is what you want to look at, and your upkeep. So 0.2 for 8 load. And then 9 load for 4 times as much, so it's not worth making higher level troops. The other thing is low level troops, if you get zeroed by someone, it's really quick to heal them. I'm just going to queue these guys up. I'm going to pop over to hospitals for a second. What I do is I'll set up 4 hospitals, only 1 military tent. Rank your military tent. It's a prerequisite for other buildings, and also it helps you build more troops. Eventually you're going to have thousands of level 1s, so don't bother building a bunch of military tents. Use them for resource buildings. So with the hospitals, like I said, I go with 4. It'll heal a decent amount, and then of course in college, to increase your healing, city development, and then you want medical facilities, right? That'll give you a good number of healing extra wounded. Alright, under Lord, our skills here. If you really want, you can do it. Depends on how long you figure you're going to be playing the account for. It takes a while to develop support and then do development, but there's more hospitals available there. I think it's 10,000 total, 2,000 per hospital capacity. Anyhow, but obviously your main focus will be development for resources. This clicky skill is great. It gives you half an hour's worth of yield on all of your resource buildings. Let's throw some points in here quickly. And like I said, food is my focus. So again here, if you're going to specialize more in iron or wood or food, whatever, so take a look at the skills and then figure out where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Like I said, I'm constantly short of food, so we're going to throw those points. Okay, quests. That's another thing. Don't collect quests unless you really, really have to. Save them all for getting your large castle builds done on your main. So what you'll do is when you're going to burn your farm and steal all the resources off of it, pop a whole bunch of quests if you're ready to do a castle upgrade or a larger upgrade. And also your clicky items. You won't get very many on there, but I mean there's also your chest, right? It's not up yet, but of course, the wishing well. And then from popping the chests and the wheel and such, you will get blessings, which you can use for more wishing well. Again, I save all of that stuff until I need to do a really large build. Traveling merchant sometimes is good for converting stuff from like wood to iron to mithril, whatever, depending on the level of your city, of course. And then don't neglect your daily rewards, because there's, well, that's not one. Yeah, hang on a second there. Yeah. Tons of goodies in there. Again, you can stash them for the day, and then at the end of the day, when you hit your farm for resources, just pop all of those daily quests. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much general overview for farms. Like I said, make sure that you bind your account before you go on to the next farm. I had a guy in Alliance do it like 3 or 4 times and he couldn't figure that out anyhow. So just, right, bind account and then pick what you're doing, whether it's Google Plus or Facebook. Alright guys, that's about it. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments down below.